Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Some of you may have been in a relationship, could have been in the past, could be current. Some of you may be in a situationship, and a small portion of you may be in a connection that is very spiritual and deep, meaningful connection, but no one's really speaking up. Also, my way of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that we need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, as well as Uriel, to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. You do have a few cards here that are a little challenging. Boundaries, order and chaos. We have beliefs, differences, opinions. Here we have relationship, followed by laughter, awakening, mothering, boundaries, order, mystery, beliefs, and then we have hearth and home under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, when I look at you with others, I see how you are with them and how they are with you, and I like what I see. You have this nurturing quality, this quality where everybody just wants to be around you and surround you. Many moons, many nights have gone by where I've stayed awake, just lying in bed, thinking about what it would be like to be in a long-term committed connection with you. Because as each moon goes by, I realize that I am falling in love with you. This love that I have is based on friendship. I feel as though you are my confidant. I can rely on you. There's so many things about you that I have learned, that I've seen. I could have only experienced this with you, I feel. You know what makes me happy. You know what makes my heart happy, what makes me tick. To me, you are my best friend. And I have come to this awakening moment, this spiritual awakening, where I see things differently now. Now I see things from your perspective. I've put myself into your shoes and see things through your lens. All of these realizations now that I have, I see how I've hurt you in the past. And I never really did see things through your perspective, through your vision. Now I realize how loving, caring, protecting, that's the type of person that you are. You have this unconditional love that exists. This love that you give to others. It's so vast. It's so true. I've put boundaries up in this connection because things seem to have gotten a little bit too intense for me. Right now, I thought I knew what it is that I wanted. But now it turns out that things are quite different from what I thought it to be. The road that I was supposed to take, that was to lead me to you, that road was full of fog. My judgment was and has been clouded. I have a lack of understanding and a lack of clarity when it comes to our connection. I do feel that in this connection that I have with you, it does feel as though there is confusion. I am unable to make the right decision because there's too many clouds around me. I go forwards, backwards, left or right, and I am stuck. But why am I so confused? About what? I'm confused about this connection that we have. Why is it that it feels so intense? Is this a spiritual connection? There's certain things about you that are very eerie sometimes. For me, I wonder, why is it that you've come into my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? These feelings and emotions that I have, they make me question the universe. Are we supposed to be together? Is this a spiritual connection? Because there have been times when I have felt your presence, even though you're not there. I have smelled your scent, even though you're not there. These feelings, these emotions that I have for you, it's as if you are someone very familiar to me. I have known you from before, and I feel this level of comfort, as if we are like family. I can confide in you and talk to you about anything. This is a spiritual feeling that I have, and now it's turned into a spiritual awakening. But do I truly believe this? Do I truly want to continue and have a commitment and a relationship that may grow to something more? There's a certain set of beliefs that I have. My customs, my traditions, my mindset, which is kind of different. A part of me wants to deny that there's anything spiritual about this connection. But then there's a part of me that understands that this could be a possibility. Overall, I feel that you are my hearth and home. No matter where you are, that is where my home is. When I'm cold, you have this ability of keeping me warm. And when I'm lost, you use that same light and you guide me home. I feel comfortable putting my head down in your lap and talking to you. I feel comfort in that. Right now, I find it difficult to reach out to you because of our circumstances. But I do want to have you as a friend because I cherish you as a friend. And I treasure this relationship that we have. I would like to make it more. But whatever this is, I am very confused, and it also scares me. All right. Cancer. You're dealing with a situation here where your person of interest, they have a lack of understanding and a lack of clarity. There's a part of them that's pushing them towards you, which is a spiritual part. They believe that this is true, but then there's another part of them where we have the beliefs card, where they think that this is very impractical. This is something beyond me. Now, some of you, Cancerians, you may feel that you have experienced a spiritual awakening. And you probably have. It's very common. Sometimes people come into our lives to teach us a lesson, and sometimes we bond with them to teach them a lesson. These lessons are learned by the soul. Adds on to the soul's resume. Here, I just want to focus on this one card. For those of you that want to know more about past life and spiritual connections. Right now, my past life readings are on pause, but if you really do want a past life reading, please do email me at asnointia@gmail.com, and I will be able to book something for you at some point in time. There is a waiting list, but I could do that. Now, we have here this card, Mystery, and that talks about a past life connection. So some of you might be twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, maybe even more, but these are the top 3 that I've seen that are the most intense kind of connections. On my other channel, Asnointia Audio, for those of you that want to learn more about this, why do you feel the way that you do? Why is it so intense? Why can you not let go? Why do you feel obsessed over this person? If these are the type of feelings that you're feeling, and it's very difficult for you to let go, it's been not even weeks, but months, years, and you still cannot let go. Yes, unfortunately, this is a spiritual connection. Very difficult. It's not impossible. It does take time to get over the person. However, this is something that I've created. These are videos that I have on my other channel called Asnointia Audio, which is on YouTube, and those videos are absolutely free from beginning to end. Please feel free to have a view of those videos. Have a look at Past Life and Spiritual Connections. That's one of the videos. Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections is another video that's quite popular. And the other 2 or 3, it's what and who is a twin flame. What and who is a soulmate. So I have those explaining all of that. So in addition to that, I also have videos regarding relationships and advice on relationships. And I also have one video on negative energies. If any of you feel that you would like to get rid of negative energies from your home or around your aura, inside of your body, inside of your home, around your aura and inside of your body. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I have packages in my website that you can have a look at. Some of them are self-help guides, and some of them are for me to do a reading for you and to tell you how many you have. So I wanted to tell you that this is a very special card. This does mean that you have a past life spiritual connection with this person. And it is a very complicated, a very passionate, very strong connection that you have. And a lot of people, when they end up writing in the comments on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, under the video. Mostly it's past life and spiritual connections. Sometimes even the sensually intense spiritual connections video. Everybody feels the same thing. It's amazing how these feelings and emotions that we have as spiritual beings, when it's related to our past life, it is so ridiculously intense. Okay, so this was meant to be 3 of Staves. Ha! What happened there? There you go. So, interesting. 3 of Staves, and then we have the 4 of Arrows. This is the Lover's Path Tarot. What do I look into when I look at these cards? I have a look at the reason why. Why is it that this connection went downhill in the first place? Before it may have been very sweet, but then what happened that made it very sour? Something broke it down. Here, you'll be able to see at least why there was a lack of closure. Why this person, you may have the question of why they faded. Why did they ghost you? Why didn't you get any closure? Also, the communication between the both of you may be quite less now. And you may wonder, are we together? Are we not? Where do we stand? Those type of questions. All right, here we have the 3 of Staves and the 4 of Arrows. I read these in the reverse. The 3 of Staves, it talks about how there were ambitious plans that were made, but they were not really grounded in reality. And there were frustrating delays. So there were ambitious plans made by someone, most likely your person of interest. However, these plans that they had, they were not really grounded in reality, and that's a big problem. What's the use of making plans and if nothing is realistic? Where does that really get you? Nowhere. It's important to have plans, but also to have realistic plans, expectations, and goals, right? And have those outcomes. That's not happening. This person used to talk more, take action less, and that was a problem. 4 of Arrows. Four of Arrows here, it talks about healing, introspection, and isolation. They needed time to heal and rest. Peace was needed after emotional disappointment. They needed to detach from the everyday world to regain balance. And they had enforced themselves into isolation, loneliness. A more detached point of view was needed in order to understand the problems. So, at some point in time, what happened? This person, their ambitions and their goals, they weren't really grounded in reality. They weren't being really practical about it. They didn't take the type of action that was needed to make it real, to make it practical. And because that did not happen, this person took a step back. And when they took a step back, they stopped communicating with you. That is why, more than the average, you actually had a complete silence. This person really blocked you. My God. Yes, just the boundaries itself. This person deliberately put up these boundaries. But what were those boundaries for? Initially, these boundaries were for them to heal. They were to have some introspection, isolation. They needed to detach from the everyday world to regain the balance that they needed. Almost like hermit, like they went into hermit mode. They enforced themselves into isolation, forced themselves into loneliness. And there was a need of more detachment from the everyday world problems that are on their mind. So, yes, they wanted to retreat and keep quiet, not talk to anybody, but know, what am I doing and why do I do the things that I do? How can I be a better person for my Cancer? And Cancer, this is not just for you. Even if this doesn't work out with you, this person may still have this personality, no action type situation, no realistic planning. They might do this to the next person too. So this part here is very much needed because this does talk about how this individual has realized that they are not like the rest of the people that they know. They need to fix a few things in their life in order to move forward in this connection. Okay. Here we have the Beginner's Tarot. And in this spread, I have a look at any actions, plans, intentions your person of interest may have. It's not bad, but I am seeing that this person feels a little intimidated and not so good. Unworthy. Unworthy is the word here. They feel unworthy of you. They feel that you do deserve better, but they do love you. Here, it does have love. You make them very emotional. Here we have the High Priestess, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, 8 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Wands. With the High Priestess, it does talk about how this individual knows instinctively where this relationship is headed. They know it. They just feel it. They sense it. The only thing is they're not talking. They're not really talking about how they feel, what they think that they could talk about at all. They're keeping quiet and silent. Here we also have, let's go back. There's an air of mystery around them, and they kind of find this alluring in a way. Maybe somebody here finds it a bit interesting to have mystery. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune here, it does talk about someday, some way we will meet again. That's what I typically associate this card with. It does feel as though this person feels that one day things are going to work out and the world is automatically just going to reunite us. Either the world or the universe, whatever you may want to call it. But this individual feels that things are going to change. They're going to get better as time goes by. And that fate and destiny will have the both of your paths cross once again. Here we also have the King of Cups. This does talk about how this person wants to give you an offer. This offer is genuine. It's of love. They have realized that you have this ability of making them emotional. You do make them emotional, and they've realized that they actually love you. Now, there is this realization. There is this intention. But the problem is, even if they feel this, are they able to handle it? Do they have that maturity? Unfortunately, Cancer, you don't want to hear it, but I'm going to tell you, no, they don't. They can't handle you right now. And that's why we have here, this person turns around, they turn into this hermit, 8 of Cups, and they're walking towards the mountains, towards a quieter place to gain that spiritual connection, to gain that wisdom, to understand more about this entire situation. It's not a bad thing. It's just that there will be a delay when it comes to the connection that you have. That's all. Being in hermit mode is very important because it teaches you how to become wiser, a better person, and then you have the strength, the wisdom to come back into someone's life and then finally be with them the way that a normal, happy couple should be. This person doesn't know about that much stuff. They are not well versed. And so, yes, they have the intention. They have the wish that fate and destiny will bring us together again. They have the love. But there's no action. There's nothing going beyond that. And therefore, what do? They retreat, which is similar to your Four of Arrows card that you had. Here we also have the Nine of Wands. Right now, the overall arching theme is that they know they are overwhelmed with many responsibilities, tasks, issues that they're facing that they cannot deny. There's certain things that they cannot let go of, certain things that they have to do on their own, responsibilities that are so big now that it's starting to become burdensome on this person. They're getting overwhelmed. But what they're trying to do is, before it gets to that point where they are completely overwhelmed and where their knees buckle under the Ten of Wands, they want to get rid of some of these responsibilities and these problems, these tasks. If there's a person that they don't need in their life anymore, they're going to kick them out. We don't need you anymore. I don't think you're a good influence on me. If there is something that they're working on, a project, they may just put that to the side for now. Any other plans? It's not possible right now. Let's focus on something else. It's something to do with this person's circumstances in their life. But what's good about it is that they know that they have that option where they can push certain things to the side. Why are they doing this, Cancer? Because if they get rid of some of these staffs in the Nine of Wands, then there will be at least one or two left, which will represent you. And then at least with the Ten of Wands, along with everything else, you can be held by this person. You will be one of those staffs, one of those wands. So here I do see this person trying to make their situation better. They're trying to be proactive, actually. They're trying to be proactive so that the future will be a little friendlier for them and for you. They really don't know how to go about this romantic connection. There's so much of this friendship kind of vibe that it's gotten to, that igniting or reigniting a sensual kind of feeling or flame is very difficult right now. But you see their mindset is completely different too. Right now, they just want to build a foundation of trust and friendship. And beyond that, then they will build. But for them right now, this is just a foundation. They're just trying to build something right in the beginning. So do I see this person taking any action? Cancer, not right now. The action I do see them taking is to help themselves. Here with the Eight of Cups and with the Nine of Wands, which is good. Any action is good. It's better to do something, right, rather than not to do anything, right? I mean, at least we have some action here with these two cards. And the result of those would be them eventually reaching out to you. Just going to do a quick prayer. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Here we have meditation brings answers. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Very interesting. Meditation brings answers. There will be an opportunity, but there's something better. You're going to get two things here. A choice. Interesting. This was upright. Big happy changes. Excellent. Yes. Aw, beautiful, guys. The wait is worth it. It's worth the wait, guys. Yes. Very nice. Outcome is good. Things will be okay. As long as you are resonating with this reading, this is going to work out for the majority of you. They are saying here that meditation brings answers. Now, some of you may not have been as spiritual as you may have been before. Some of you are trying to increase your spirituality. Here it does talk about, remember to go back to the roots. Do meditate. Do pray. Because that will connect you, your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. One unity. It'll make you a stronger person. And those answers will be sent to you in various ways. In the 3D way, or rather 3D form, or even through spiritual. I'm getting the word alignment. There might be something to do with alignment here, either of the stars, or I'm actually seeing like alignment of the personalities of the both of you. They will be aligning shortly. It's going to take some time, but not too much time. Here we also have opportunity. This is really interesting. Opportunity, there's something better. There's no need to worry. So meditation will bring you the answers that you need to the questions that you're asking. There will be an opportunity that is going to be given to you. And there is either something better in this opportunity that'll make the situation better, or the opportunity will be of someone better than the person that you're already dealing with. So you actually have here an opportunity that's coming. Your situation might change, or you literally might get information of somebody else coming into your life, and that's going to be another opportunity, and this person is going to be better than the person that you had before. So honestly, Cancer, expect the unexpected. It does seem that there's good things that are going to come. They are saying here there's no need to worry. Trust in the divine and, of course, the divine plan. Big happy changes are coming through. They're going to be big and you're going to be happy about it. Yes. There's going to be big happy changes. Yes. Exclamation mark. Yes, there will be success. Excellent. Success with an exclamation mark. Beautiful. It's really nice. Meditation brings answers, and there will be an opportunity, and that opportunity will also show you that there's something better. There's no need to worry. Trust in the divine. There will be big happy changes, and yes, this will be successful. Very nice. You guys have a great reading. And that is your reading. Cancer, I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments. And that's all, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, for your support, for your encouragement. And I hope to see you guys again. Please do have a look at my other channel too, Asnointia Audio, for those of you that feel that you may need a little bit of clarity and more guidance in terms of these relationships and spiritual connections. I have some videos there that will be helpful as well. Again, that's Asnointia Audio. That is on YouTube. It's my other channel. And those videos are absolutely free to watch. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.